Good afternoon, everyone. I pray everyone is having a very blessed and prosperous week. All positive vibes, all optimistic thoughts. I'm Lady Day. This is the Healing Butterfly. This is my only TikTok channel. Make sure you also follow me on YouTube. The link is in the bio, as well as the link to my online calendar if you would like to book a private reading. I'm an overall intuitive reader. I use the cards to get further into the details of the message, so I'm not going to belabor. This is a collective message. Only take what resonates, meaning what aligns with your thoughts, actions, wishes, and prayers. If it doesn't align there, leave it there for someone else and help each other out in the comments. Again, just letting each other know that this is a collective reading. It could be for love. It could be for family. It could be for spiritual healing. Just align it where it aligns with your life. And then, of course, it's always nice to give some positive feedback to each other in the comments as well. We're all one big collective, so support one another with positive vibes, all right, and prayers. So let's tap into the intuitive message. Collective, wherever y'all have decided to bring death to a situation, just know that it needed to happen. Right now, I feel like there's an energy of some grief, right? It could have been a friendship that you had a long time. It could have been a job that you had a long time. It could be finally putting up healthier boundaries or stronger boundaries with friends or family who just are not aligned with who you are today. And who you are today is someone who is spiritually sound. Even if you don't know who God is or what your God is or who your angels are, whatever it is, you know that there's a higher power or a higher calling to your life, right? Some of you have decided to change your thoughts around finances or around money, around how to obtain money. Maybe you're looking for residual income. So there's also change of how you talk to yourself, giving yourself compliments, celebrating your wins, the small wins and the big wins, taking time out for yourself. And also here's something about quality time with myself. So maybe you're always running behind everyone, especially in the summertime, I guess. Making sure that, did so-and-so get to their appointment? Do the kids have what they need for I guess this is summertime lunch or going to some type of camp, whatever it is that you could be running behind, right? It's like this summer, I'm gonna enjoy it myself. I'm gonna enjoy going out on my own. I'm gonna enjoy my yoga classes. I'm gonna enjoy happy hour. I'm gonna enjoy the sun on my face. I'm gonna enjoy going to the beach. So whatever it is that you decided that you were gonna flip and change and not have your life be for everyone else's use, I'm hearing kudos and congratulations. Now we can open the doors. So whatever you're looking for, these new big blessings to come in, some of you just needed to have healthier boundaries, healthier way that you speak to yourself or the way that you talk to yourself, encourage yourself, empower yourself. Some of you have been sugarcoating things with family and friends. It's like the small residual things that God was looking for y'all to change. And to change it and stay consistent, right? I'm not going to be a people pleaser. I'm not going to allow people to talk to me crazy. I'm not going to bite my tongue when I know that I'm in the right, right? There's something about you just showing up for yourself, having healthy boundaries, getting deeper with your spiritual, whatever your spiritual prayers, rituals, affirmations, whatever that is, staying consistently healthy for you in mind, body, and in soul. And I can't stop hearing like your throat chakra. So whatever you needed to say to get off your chest, some of you may need it to cry. Some of you may need it to say, yeah, I am still grieving my family member that passed away. Whatever it is that you needed to say, congratulations for finally just saying it. Some of you needed to finally just do it. Cut someone off, move to a new place, have healthy boundaries with family or friends. It's coming to a close. And with that, the people or the places that will no longer have your essence, your aura, your energy, they're not happy. So you may feel like a residual energy around, like someone still trying to pull you back or old memories coming back. And you're like, why am I even thinking about that? Like, why did that even come up? People are hoping that when you get to your multi-millionaire status, whatever that means for you, for some of us, it's in actual money. For others, we want to be able to just live a fancy-free life. But when you get to that ultimate space and place in your life, please just be aware that these people are going to come back. And they're going to think that you owe them something. And the funny thing is that some of these people know that you ever have someone be a devil in your life and they're like, well, somebody had to be the villain. But why did it have to be you? Why did it have to be my best friend? Why did it have to be my parent? Why did it have to be my closest cousin? Like, why did it have to be you? So someone's going to be standing on their negativity, thinking that you owe them something because, well, had I not said those things about, your weight, had I not told you about yourself and that you weren't getting to that career, you wouldn't have pushed yourself that hard. Be prepared for someone to come back and think that they deserve something from you because they believe they pushed you, whether positively or negatively, to get to the space of the ultimate blessing that you're looking for or the ultimate life that you want to live. As backwards as it sounds, I literally have multiple people, energies, where someone from your past is going to end up coming back and be like, well, had I not insulted you and made you feel like that, you would not have changed your life. And it's like, you raggedy mother. You get what I'm saying? Like, even in seeing you do amazing, there are some people who are still going to have that same negative tone. And that's what God wants y'all to be prepared for. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, I only pray once or twice a week. Okay. Eventually, you're going to feel the urge to pray 4 or 5 times a week. Oh, I only go to the gym once a week. Okay. But eventually, you're going to feel the need to go to the gym 3, 4 times a week. Whatever you're doing to start a new chapter in your life. Start good habits, positive habits, inspirational habits, empowering habits. You get what I'm saying? Like, all of these small things that we do, if we do them consistently, we then end up increasing in our lives. Okay. I can only save like $10 a month right now. All right, well, put that $10 up. By the end of the year, you're going to have more than what you thought you were going to have. You get what I'm saying? So there's something about setting out and doing things. They might be small, but doing them consistently so that you can make some breakthroughs in your life. I've been wanting to lose that 10 pounds. Okay, but if you do nothing, you get nothing. So whatever it is you have been doing, just know that it is seen, it is heard by God, by spirit, by universe, and things will start to move and shake for you, especially those who are keeping their strong boundaries. But just be prepared for somebody to come back thinking that you owe them something. Especially those who were like nasty to you, who were not positive, who didn't encourage you. I don't know why they think their negativity would be paid out something good from God. When God's blessing somebody, God don't then look at the negative crabs in the barrel and be like, oh, well, yeah, here goes some little residual pennies. That's not how that works. You get to sit on the sidelines and watch this person who you thought you were going to tear down now reach beyond the goal that they even had because God watched them do better, decide better, make higher self decisions in which a positive conscious decision. They could have went back and fought with you. Collective literally could have pulled up at your house and whooped your ass because what you said or what you did. But taking the higher road is how we show universe and God that we're ready for that next level in our life. When you get a bigger blessing, you have bigger responsibilities, which means you need to be the bigger person. So whoever thought they were going to tear you down and then come back later to reap the rewards, they are so sadly mistaken. And I'm hearing it's going to be the sweetest death kiss. Like, you ever watch a movie and they be like, if they kiss you on the forehead with the red envelope, that means you're next to die, like type of thing. You know what I mean? But this kiss of death is going to be so sweet for you because you're not going to have to say anything. You're not going to have to defend yourself, collective. It's not going to be none of that. It's going to be like, some of y'all are going to be escorted by security. Like, I'm sorry, you can't come behind the red rope type of thing. Like, so whoever these people that thought they were going to keep you down, they're now going to be automatically shunned out. They can't cross the red rope. They can't come into the VIP lounge. They're not allowed to go on the yacht. It's going to be like security is going to push them back. You might not even end up seeing them. That you might end up getting a DM in your Instagram later that night, like, hey, I seen you going in the club with your security. I was trying to get your attention. You're like, I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't even know you. So whatever it is, y'all are being ushered into this life because, again, I want to make it very clear. These are the small things that you've been doing consistently to break barriers in whatever way. Healthy boundaries, staying healthy in mind, body, and soul, making better decisions, higher decisions for yourself, speaking life into yourself. Some of y'all have been battling depression and you're like, but my life around me looks so good. It was because of how you were kind of stagnant internally. You know, like how they say people who lose, like, let's say you're 500 pounds and then you lose 300 pounds. It's kind of one of those things where like you look in the mirror and you still see that old person. I feel like some of y'all were still treating yourself like the old person versus seeing how far you've come and how much you've grown and you've learned. And because you have, you can appreciate all of your battle wounds now. You don't look at all of those bad things as something bad that happened. It's like, yeah, it took place, but it made me stronger. It made me wiser. It also made me make sure that I'm taking care of myself better, and also keeping an eye on other people when they decide they're going to flip and change on me. So now y'all perspective has kind of changed in regards to, you know, how you manage your friendships, how you manage your coworkers. All it takes is one nasty situation to wake you up to like, you know what, I'm going to keep an eye on people from now on. You know what I mean? Sorry, that one flipped all the way to the corner. One moment, y'all. Okay. So the first card out is exactly like I said, y'all, blessings are coming in. Hey, Darius, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much for the comments. My apologies when I'm channeling, my eyes are everywhere, but I appreciate all of y'all. Treasure Island, y'all have something coming in, right? And and no one can stop this. No one can shift the tides. I've just heard shifting the tides. Someone might be trying to do magic on you. If by chance you resonate with that, someone could be trying to do, like I just heard freezer spells, slowing down your blessings. None of that is going to work. The only thing that they're doing is they're making it worse for themselves, because I'm literally seeing someone's rap sheet growing. So anyone who talks against you, does spiritual magic, candle magic, herb magic, hoodoo, voodoo, anyone who comes against you or speaks against you, they're just racking up their charges with God. And eventually they're going to have to pay. So don't get outside yourself when people say nasty things to you. I'm hearing have the day you're meant to have. So maybe that's how you deal with it. Have the day you're meant to have. Whatever you send out is going to come back to you. But y'all are in a space of this 9 energy. 9 also talks about self-accomplishments, feeling worthy, right? Feeling empowered, feeling like you're in charge to a certain extent. Like I finally got there. So the finish line is coming, the blessings are coming, and no one and nothing can keep that from coming to you. I hear just keep the momentum with the small things you've been doing, and it's still going to continue to break barriers. The fact that somebody's going to be outside of that via, I literally see somebody either, y'all are going to be going somewhere or getting on a yacht or getting on a cruise ship, and you're going to see someone from your past, or that someone's going to try to make themselves known from your past, and you might not even recognize them in the future. Or like I said, I hate to put like a stature on it, but they could be like entry level, admission, and you're in the VIP up in the skybox. But I mean, it was meant to happen that way, because that's what they called in. All that negativity came right back to them. I'm hearing boomerang. Listen, the clean it up energy, whatever y'all have been doing, cleaning up your life, cleaning up the way you eat, cleaning up the non-exercise or starting to exercise, like whatever it is, y'all are doing the work to better balance and align your life. You are taking control of the things that should have been under control for a while now. And it doesn't have to do with anything, I feel like, external. Yes, some of y'all maybe needed to get on a better cleaning ritual with the house. Not going to say that you shouldn't, but this feels like making you a better you, a stronger you, a more accomplished you, celebrating your wins, right? Not feeling worthy, I'm also hearing as well. So whatever you have been doing consistently, keep doing it. Don't stop. Some of you do need to get rid of old clothes, old shoes. I know I probably bring this up a lot, but it has some energy on it, right? Oh, the last time I wore that outfit, I had a horrible night. Well, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that outfit, right? Let's get rid of the memories and the energy. Because at the end of the day, by the time we hit our next season, by the time fall rolls around, y'all going to be back online ordering more clothes, ordering more shoes, ordering more accessories. You get what I'm saying? So how long are you supposed to be holding on to these things? Ask yourself when you go in your closet or when you're pulling out your drawers, when's the last time I wore that? Oh, it's probably been about 5 years. So how long are you going to keep it? So there's some things, could be people as well. How long are you going to keep these numbers in your phone? You don't want to talk to them no more, right? You blocked them, so delete it. You haven't worn that outfit in forever, so throw it away. You want newness? Stand in new energy. Make room for new things, right? You can't keep stuffing new things on top of old. So some of y'all need to go through a purge. Purge the memories, purge the old photos, purge gifts that you got from exes, purge old outfits, especially those who have, I get it if you have like a collection. Because I'm seeing somebody might have a sneaker collection. Someone's into like suits and ties and the cufflinks. Somebody else is into like high heels. I don't know if these are like really expensive high heels. But whatever they are, if you're really not going to wear them and it's not a collector's item piece, ask yourself why you're keeping these old things around. I'm even hearing decor. So it could be, oh, I got that decoration from my grandma. Okay, I understand. But this other stuff, what's all this other stuff just sitting over here just collecting dust? So whatever's collecting dust internally, whatever's collecting dust around your house, get rid of. It's time to make room for newness. Listen. The breathe energy, balance, harmony, peace, tranquility. So if your house feels cluttered, it's time to get rid of the clutter. If your mind feels cluttered, it's time to get rid of the clutter. If your soul feels heavy and weighed down, it's time to get rid of the clutter. The newness comes in when it has room to come in. I can't bring you a lover who's going to tell you every day that you're gorgeous and you're handsome, and you tell yourself that you're not even cute. Because you're never going to believe your lover. Because your own internal voice is too loud. Right? I can't bring this $1 million to you because you're still people pleasing all your family. Every time they open their mouth and they need something, you're going to give it. Within 2 years, that $1 million is going to be gone. And you'll never open that business and soar that business to the multi-million-dollar business that it's supposed to be. The international business that it's supposed to be. There are reasons why certain blessings may seem delayed. Sometimes we need to step back and ask ourselves, am I prepared for it? Did I make room for it? Am I going to be able to manage it when it comes in? And that goes very strongly for those looking for love. Are you dating yourself? Do you know yourself? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? What are your likes and dislikes? Not just the generic, oh, well, you got to have a job. No, specifically. How are you and your husband or your wife going to manage day to day, month to month, year to year? What are the things y'all get into? What are the hobbies that y'all have alike? What does your life look like in the future? What does 1 week in your future in 5 years look like? Are you working at a corporate job? Are you running your own business? Do you own your own house or do you just leave? Like, get into the details is what I keep hearing. All right. I hope that makes sense. I really do. I know I probably went on a tangent with that. I don't even know why I just shuffled. So let me get the bottom of the deck. You can let the bottom of the deck fly out for me, Spirit. Holy Spirit, Divine. We're also in the buck moon. The buck full moon is right now. Outgrowing the antlers, right? This is the time when they shed the old antlers to grow bigger, stronger antlers. So some of you are growing bigger and stronger confidence, self-esteem. Something about it could be your physical strength. It could be emotional strength. So I'm hearing some of y'all are grieving, and this grief could be anything. It's like, I'm at least strong enough to get through the day. I'm not like falling out crying every 10 minutes or something to that nature. Let me have the bottom of the deck, please. It's an India.Arie song. One shot to your heart without breaking the skin. What is this called? No one has the power to hurt you like this. Is an India.Arie song. Please put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Community at the bottom of the deck, and we also have fates because it's fated to happen. Some of y'all, yes, like I said, whatever community, friends, family, co-workers, or maybe you genuinely need to move. Maybe you've been feeling like you need to I need to move out of this house, move out of this apartment, move out of this state. Some of y'all are still in the same city that maybe you were raised in. It's like, I need to go have an adventure. I need to go see something different. I do see some of you possibly either like renting an Airbnb, or I'll say it this way. However you do it, it's like you're going to be traveling places. Yeah, you're traveling for vacation, but you're also scoping it out to see if it's somewhere you want to live. And this could even be internationally, right? But I do feel like a bulk of collective, as you travel, you're starting to ask yourself, do I want to live in a beach city? Do I want to live in a mountain city? You know what I mean? Do I want to live in the inner city, downtown with the hustle and bustle? You're asking yourself this, and that's exactly where you need to be. The fates are also behind moving certain things out of your way. This is something that I do say in the morning is for my angels to go before me, to intercede on my behalf, and any of the crooked places that the enemy tries to make come my way, to make them straight. So maybe that's something also to just tell your angels to go before you go on your trip, before you go look for houses, before you go on that interview or whatever it may be, for your angels to show up first and to clear out any negativity, to work on your behalf and to intercede on your behalf, to move away any negativity or blockages that are trying to get or come between you and your next step and your next blessing. Okay? You can always ask, and I'm getting chills, especially on my right side, but all over my body. You can always ask your angels to go before you. You can always ask for them to intercede on your behalf in any way that it may need to be. All right, let's go further. Treasure Island. Alchemy. Your choices, your dedication, your actions is what's bringing this treasure island in. It wasn't just about the manifestation. It wasn't just about the prayer. It was about the action, right? As y'all know, I say God is not a God of Amazon Prime, right? It's not always just going to show up at your front door. We also have to put in the work to make it happen. And your choices and decisions and your actions is why you're able to receive this treasure island. Just keep up with it, okay? Keep up with those decisions, those healthy boundaries. Clean it up. Y'all got loved ones on the other side. So you got beyond, and you also have autonomy. You have loved ones on the other side that are also so again, with the grief, if you've been grieving, and it doesn't matter how long somebody has been passed away, you can still grieve that person. You may have been feeling a certain family member very strongly here. I'm going to give y'all some names because they're giving me names. David, Georgia, Janice, Cameron, Dietrich, Derek, Zenia or Zenith, Yolanda, Williams could, I guess, be a first or last name. Chance, Chauncey, Deborah, Dolores, Ashley, Anita, Willis, Edward, Samantha, Stephanie, Trisha, Trina, Tisha. Could be some names of some loved ones. It could be your name, or it could be a name of a loved one on the other side. There's something big that you have to do for this family, for this bloodline, or y'all have called that in. I want to be impactful to my bloodline. I want the generations to come to see that our family has broken barriers beyond what we just see on TV or what we see in our neighborhoods. It's something about making an impactful life. Everybody doesn't want to be a multimillionaire owning a bunch of companies, but whatever it is for you to say that I lived out my life and I made an impact. I made an impression. I made something great out of the years that I was here on earth. That's happening for you. It's the reason why you're so hungry to be the lawyer or the philanthropist or whatever you see yourself doing, because each of y'all are different, okay? So align it in the way. Because you know that it's going to be a positive impact, not just to yourself, but to your family or to your community or to hip hop. I'm hearing hip hop. So maybe somebody likes to write. Poetry community, whatever community that is for you, okay? That's why your family members on the other side are working so diligently. You'll know whether or not your family members are very close to you and by these things. Somebody used to smoke a specific type of cigarettes. I'm getting Cools, Parliament. So these are some older cigarettes. Someone has a specific type of music that they used to listen to, or there are certain songs that just trigger. I'm hearing Patti LaBelle, Teddy Pete or Teddy Pendergrass, Otis. Oh, okay. So that would be the Temptations. Like it could be certain groups. Yeah. Certain groups, the OJs, I'm getting the OJs now as well. So it would be by music or things that they used to drink, like a specific alcohol or beer, a specific thing that they would smoke. I'm getting primarily, or if someone was like every day was like overalls with jeans and a white t-shirt. Like if somebody dressed a certain way every day, maybe they just changed the color pattern. So you would know that your loved ones are with you because you keep hearing the music that they would play. You smell some type of smoke, or you drink, or you might have drank something that they used to drink as far as like an alcoholic beverage, or there's a certain style of dress that was just them all the time. And you might see somebody dressing like that. But they are all helping you. They are all helping you because you got a good heart. So if by chance you come from a family that there's always a few, right? There's always a few. There's always a few. I don't want to call them rotten apples, but there's always a few tough customers. in the family. There's always a few hard heads in the family. So I don't want to compare you to them, but just because your heart is so good and you learn your lessons and you apply the lessons to your life and you're trying to strive to be better because your heart's in a good place. That's why they want to help you. There's also if you had this is very specific, but I got to get it out. If you had a best friend, male or female, who you used to support, y'all were like besties, but they passed over, their family is also helping you. Okay? If that resonates, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but if that resonates, because you took such good care of the best friend when they were here, especially if they were sickly, if they were like in the hospital towards the end, or if something tragic happened where you were like on the scene as they were passing away. What's breathe? I love it. The equalizer, your highest self. That's what y'all, I said that earlier. Y'all are aligning with your higher self. You're listening to that small voice within that says, I had enough of the negativity and I deserve all of the beautiful blessings that this life has to give me. And I'm not going to be the people pleaser and the rug for you to run over or the taxi cab service every time you need to run somewhere. Like, I'm going to live my life for me. And if that means that you no longer want to be around me, that's fine. That just further shows that you've been using me all this time anyways. So y'all are listening to that gut instinct. Y'all are listening to your higher self. You're letting your spirit of intuition and discernment lead you into something better, something more prosperous. And if that means that in the in-between time, I'm by myself, I'd rather be by myself in bliss and happiness versus trying to please you with all the things that you want that was draining me. Not doing that anymore. Bottom of the deck is sex magic with chaos and create. Someone who, okay, if this happens to be with love, I think someone tried to do sex magic with you. If you've been very turned on at night, someone else could be taking care of themselves while looking at your pictures and or thinking of you. They want to trigger you to come back if it resonates, okay? So I'd also feel like even if you are feeling that itch, make sure that your emotions are intact first. Make sure that you cover and pray over yourself, because at the end of the day, when two humans come together for that type of involvement, it's an exchange. It's not just a skin topical situation. Y'all are exchanging some energies and some other things on top of bodily fluids. So if by chance you have that itch and you want to go get it scratched, understandable, but just make sure that you're spiritually protecting yourself and also emotionally protecting yourself. Don't go into that thinking that you're going to come out with a spouse when you know that you set that up for a quick drive through at night. Okay, so don't set yourself up in that manner if you even want to tap dance on that. All right. Let me get another deck of cards. Where's that other deck of cards? Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, right here. Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right. Let me get one other deck of cards because I feel like this message is pretty straightforward. And then I'll get something from the spirit team to close it out. I'm hearing the keys are in your hand. So if someone's looking for new keys, this could be keys to a house, keys to a car, keys to a new business space. If you are someone who likes to do magic, and you're looking for a key to a car or a key to a new house, throw that key into one of your prayers. Pick up a key, any key that catches your eye. Do some magic with keys is what I'm hearing, okay? Anoint and bless that key, especially with this full moon coming in. Somebody's grandparent, this could be a male or a female, may used to say, put on the armor of God before you go out. That may resonate with someone. What's this treasure island? Let me get one card. And y'all are not just sitting beside or sitting on the sidelines waiting for God to just bring it in. I think y'all are actually doing the work. I'm hearing kudos to those who finally got their EIN or finally filled out that application, finally started packing up the house. You might not know where you're moving to, but you're putting out energy knowing that it's time for me to pack this shit up so I can get to my next space. So whatever you have been doing, you're showing God and the universe that you're ready for it. Like I said, during this time, before this next blessing comes in, you might be in an alone energy. And I'm hearing some of y'all, I would rather be alone. Like some of y'all have shed so much weight of other people, emotions, trials and tribulations that you've gone through. It's like, I just want to just be by myself for a little while. But that's the reason why you're being rejuvenated, though, during this time. It's kind of like like the hermit energy. One more card for Treasure Island. And I'm also hearing do it blind or do it in the dark. So even if you don't know how this blessing is going to unfold, all you can do is what you can do today. Like I said, those who know, like, I know I'm moving. I know God's going to move me. So let me just start packing up stuff and throwing away old stuff. I know I'm going to be married one day. Let me just get myself in alignment. I'm not taking a date just to take a date to say I took a date. If you're not aligned with my morals and values and what I want out of life, I'm not even taking a date, because that's just more time and energy that I don't have. So whatever it is, y'all are sticking to the plan, and y'all got some peace and harmony. So third eye chakra, seeing from a higher perspective, seeing things through God's eyes, almost responding as if you are more of an angelic being, right? Like, I would cuss you out right now, but I know that that's not what God has for me. So I'm going to hold my peace and I'm going to walk away. But if you would have caught me 3 months ago, I'd have whooped your ass right here. Like, it's giving something like that. Like, I know I've changed because I can walk away from somebody being so rude to me right now. But that's what's going to happen. Y'all are going to notice that your temperament, you don't get as upset so quickly. You're not offended as quickly because you know who you are. So why do I care about anybody else's external definition of me? Once I tap into me and I build me up, you can't tell me nothing. And that's the energy y'all need to be in. So be at peace and in harmony that everything you're doing is moving things along, even if it feels like you're spending a lot of time alone, or your next partner or business partner or that next job hasn't come through. Let's clean it up. Oh, it's 3 cards. I love it. Come on, Spirit. Flowering, that Empress or Emperor energy, being birthed into a new person, a new being, a new way of life, right? Because y'all did what? Listen to that inner voice that I was just talking about. Whether you call it discernment, the gut feeling, intuition, my higher self, whatever it is, that inner voice that told you you need to start making the change, you did. And that's why your consciousness energy is as high as it is right now. It's like, I feel like something's coming. I know, because you're more aligned with the energy. You feel that energy coming. You feel the momentum. I love it. Listen. Because you did what? You participated with God, with universe, to make it happen. You didn't sit on the sidelines like before, like, well, when is it coming, God? It's like, you know what? I could at least do X, Y, and Z in 1, 2, and 3. Right? You figured it out. You figured it out. This Tetris game, you figured out, and now your abundance can come in. Hallelujah. I am just so proud of y'all, collective. I am so proud of y'all. You have finally unlocked it. You have finally unlocked this blessing. Let's breathe. Let's breathe. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. There's nothing else that I feel like you need to learn in this moment. There's nothing else that I think that you need to go out there and try to conquer. And no, just keep doing what you've been doing. I don't feel like that next chapter has opened up to you yet. That's why this aloneness looks like it does. It's like I can't see anything. Right. Because from here on out, it's surprise blessings. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep listening to your inner voice. One more. Some of y'all may want, okay, thank you, because I just got chills. Some of y'all may want to know if what I've done, is that enough? It sure is. It is. It's more than enough. Get out of your mind. Get out of your mind asking yourself whether or not what I said, what I did, what I prayed, is that enough? It is. Moment to moment is all you got. Day to day, minute to minute, hour to hour. So we can't live for 10 months down the line. We got to live for what's today. What can I do today to make sure that 10 months looks like I want it to look? Have the adventures. Like I said, something about summertime fun. Enjoy the summertime. Take a load off. After you put the kids on the bus to go to camp, you go take a nap. Go sit outside, smoke, drink, whatever it is. Book a trip. Be creative with it. So whatever it is that you've been looking to do, do it. New hobbies. I got a lot of things that just popped up when I said new hobbies. Wow. Somebody may want to go to the gun range. Somebody may want to do water sports. Somebody may want to do, learn how to skydive. Somebody wants to do pottery. Somebody wants to learn crochet. Somebody wants to take maybe a barbering class so that they can start doing their hair at home. Somebody wants to take a nail class because they're tired of paying for their nails. I don't know what this is, a health coaching class I'm hearing as well. Yoga, something to do, like exercising on the beach. There's so many different things that I feel like some of y'all want to try it out. Try it out. Do an in-course class. Go on Groupon. If you don't even know, like, I don't even know where to start, go on Groupon. There's so many different activities that show up on, or Eventbrite, I'm hearing as well. Just skim through what's in your neighborhood and see if anything catches your eye. Go have some fun. And we've already talked about this clinging to the past at the beginning of the reading. This is what we're no longer holding on to because we don't have to. I'm not that person anymore. I've learned better. I'm doing better. I don't have to cling to the past. But be mindful of others who may want to go back down memory lane with you. Remember when I helped you out that one time? Okay, and I thanked you for it, and I paid you back for it, so why are you in my face? And that's how we deal with that. We cut it off at the kneecaps, right? Do not become exhausted trying to keep other people or explain. Thank you. Do not become exhausted trying to explain this new you and your new life. Let all of the aura and the blessings show and speak for themselves. And somebody may end up saying down the line, this could be about a year to 3 years down the line, like, oh, you just showboating. No, I'm not. I'm not showboating. I'm not arrogant. I'm wearing the blessings. I'm wearing all of the outcome of my trials and tribulations. I am wearing all of the happiness that came from some weary and dreary days. You're seeing an aura and a respark and an abundance from someone who was very dark and depressed and in grief. So yeah, if it blinds you a little bit in your dark space, it's supposed to wake you up to say that you need to get on your own journey. So don't allow anyone to make you feel like you're shining too bright or you're doing too much. I'm doing everything I need to do to celebrate my wins. And if you can't get on that page, then you're not for me, and that's okay. I'll leave you where you're at. I don't make it up because people are going to try to project their nasty ass, low vibrational energy on you the more that you shine bright. Do not allow someone to self-project on you. Oh, you're arrogant. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They might want to fight. We're not doing this. And they might want to try to compare. I'm not comparing myself to you. There's no competition where you can't compare, right? So I'm not comparing myself. I'm living my life. I'm shining bright. I'm taking up space because that's what I'm supposed to do. You need to figure out your lane, stay in it, and take up all the space in that lane. I'm going to stay in mine. So don't allow anybody to get you off your 1-2. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. All right, let me see what cards come out. I'm going to get some healing affirmations, and then I'm going to get something from the spirit team and close this thing out. But just in case there's some places and spaces that still need healing, which there will be. Every day you wake up, there's something else to do. That's the reason why you woke up. Something else to accomplish, something else to do, something else to experience, some other blessing to receive, some new adventure to have, I'm hearing. Somebody needs to start doing spontaneous things. And don't talk yourself out of it. Oh, I don't have nothing to do today and I don't have the kids. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, go to Starbucks, get a coffee, and then I'll go walk on the beach or go walk by the lake. And it's like, nah, never mind. It's like, no, do it. When you think it, do it. Go have fun. Go let serendipity sneak up on you and give you a blessing. You may end up meeting your person. You may end up meeting a business partner. You never know. You may end up picking up a random scratch-off ticket and winning $150,000. Like, when we don't go out there and allow these spontaneous moments to happen, then spontaneity can't walk up on us to bless us, okay? We got to put ourselves out there. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Somebody needs to get to the maybe ear, nose, and throat doctor. Somebody may have something going on with their sinuses, and they'll find out that they have an allergy so that they can get medication. So if this summer has kind of made you feel a little off, I'm hearing sinuses and digestion. So if you've had issues this summer with digesting certain foods and or you've had like sinus headaches or throat issues, please get to a specialist. There may be some type of allergy or something going on that you're not aware of, and you just need to have either change your diet, include something in your diet, or possibly a medication in the interim, okay? For those that it pertains to. Y'all better shed that light. I am light. I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and I am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. I ain't even going to say nothing more to that. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am, and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love. and truth. And your last card is peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Ashe. All right. Let me get something from y'all spirit team. Let's get some spiritual messages out here. And I'm done. Keep being true to yourself. Keep standing, like I said, in your light, in your aura, and in your power. And from that, peace will be yours. Peace be unto thee. Because you know you're in the right. A lot of y'all, some people may have tried to make you feel bad about making certain decisions, to move away, to remove people, whatever that may be. But you know that it was for the betterment of you. You know that it was needed and necessary. And I'm hearing congratulations because they know it wasn't hard. I just heard, can I get an amen? So I don't know if someone said that, but I just heard, can I get an amen? Oh, come on. Y'all keep throwing my cards all around. One more card to close out the reading, please, Spirit. True jumpers only. All right, one moment. Let me get the card that flew across the world. Alrighty then. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. More Than I Can Bear by Kirk Franklin. Soon and very soon, I'm gonna something with the king. That's a lot of spiritual, like praise and worship music is going off right now. So if you happen to listen to praise and worship, or you haven't listened in a while, go ahead and praise thee. Turn on your music if need be. Some of these songs, I don't know the names of them, but there's a lot of spiritual songs going off at this time. Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. And with this, I got to read the bottom of the deck, which is to find your center. You get that heart space, going towards your heart's desires. Out there. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? And your last card is synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. And some of that is to notice that I've outgrown this shit. I hate to say it like that, excuse my language, but I'm not that person. I don't want to involve myself with those things or those peoples or the gossip or the negativity or the stress or the drama. These are energies that I just don't want to be I don't want in my life. And that's okay. That's following your heart's desires of this is not who I am anymore. So some people may try to say, oh, well, we always went and did these things, or you always, but okay. And always is not forever. Now I need to change. Now I need to make better decisions for myself to be happy. All right, my loves, that's all I have for today. I do hope that this was able to help give some insight and wisdom to as many as possible. But just know that this is a beautiful reading. Y'all are definitely, like I said, listening to that inner voice. Y'all are no longer clinging to that past. And y'all are finding a way to have an adventure and to birth something new into your life. And that's exactly what God, universe, and spirit has been calling you to do. Make those changes, see the changes, and then keep moving forward. Even the smallest change can end up the biggest turnaround in your world. That little 5-minute walk done increased to an hour and a half walk within a month and a day. You get what I'm saying? You take a step, God's going to take 10 more. But y'all have to put in the work along with the affirmations and the prayers. But I feel like each and every one of y'all are doing just that with this Clean It Up energy. So thank y'all so much. Keep being balanced. Keep being focused. Keep being strong in every single way and every single day. Y'all know how I do. Make sure you follow me over on YouTube. I will make sure that this is posted so that you can run it back, DJ. There's also other readings over there if you're looking for spiritual guidance, love and romance, spiritual healing. I have a bunch of different readings and they're all timeless. So make sure you follow me over there. The link is in the bio. All right. Y'all have a very blessed day. Y'all know how I do. Sending y'all peace, prosperity, protection, and paradise vibes. And until we connect again, take care of yourself and your soul. All right. Namaste. Take care. Love y'all to life.